Yo people, what is crack-a-lacking? Excuse my throat. Inspirational Wave back. Well, not back, because I mean we've gone gone for a while. Get out there in it. But I thought I'd do a nice little video. Just kind of goes with the theme of the channel. So as you know, I was doing a Road to Greatness series charity, which is on the road to my charity match. But I've now gone beyond that and had my first inter-club / amateur / pro fight. So this video is kind of talk about it, break it down, where do I think my next steps are after this, how I kind of feel after the fight, how I feel the fight went, that kind of stuff. Just because I thought it made sense, considering I did a little series of you guys, you know, showing you the road to my charity one. I know I didn't really do a series leading up to this fight, but this fight was very unexpected. It was very last minute because it came from joining a new gym. So yeah, I took part in the Bristol Dojo Inter-Club competition, which was this Sunday just gone. Last Sunday, should I say. And it's a very weird atmosphere because I was going into it of not really having a game plan because we get matched up on the day. So I didn't know what my opponent was going to bring. I didn't know what I was going to bring. My opponent didn't know what I was going to bring to the match. I also didn't have my main coach there that day because I just didn't ask him to be there. Probably a silly mistake on my part, but you know. Overall, it was a really good fight. I gotta give respect to my opponent. I'm not gonna diss my opponent or slag him off or be like, oh yeah, it was easy. You know, he bought it. He definitely bought it. Because I'm still suffering the effects now, which I'll talk about in a bit. But he definitely bought it. But if it was a real fight, technically I would have won because I tapped him out the first round. Because he went for a right roundhouse kick to the body. I catched him, took him to the floor, hold my position on top of him. Kind of gave him my arm, so he would go for our arm triangle lock on me, or arm triangle lock, because that's what most people do when you give them the arm. I took that away, knew he was going to go for that, took it away, got his head and knocked him a guillotine, and funny enough, won and tapped him out the very same way I won and tapped out my opponent in the charity cage fight. So if it was a real fight, I would have won it, but this was inter-club rules, so it got restarted. And I think after round one, is where he thought, right, he's bringing it, so I'm going to bring it. And that's when, you know, it was very, I'd say it's very even, because even though the first fight I won, like I said, if it was a real fight, that would have been job done, and the fight. But it wasn't. So even though I did try and attempt to take him down, and he reversed it, he couldn't tap me out. Yeah, he kept a better position on the ground, but I also was fighting back, and I wasn't backing down. There's moments on the ground where he was ground and pounding me, and I would not back down. Same with round 3. There was moments there where we would just stand there and literally trading off of each other. You know, it probably didn't help that I had my Gracie Barra top on. And did my game plan work to perfection? No, because my game plan was to use more of my striking. I did get him a nice head kick and a few leg kicks, which is why I said I think it made it even. Because even though he was ground and pounding me on the floor and he had better positioning, there was also times where he was trying to tap me out and I escaped those positions. There was times where I got him some nice kicks and kicks and whatnot, but he got me with some nice punches. But the biggest thing I took away from this is the 3 things I was proud of. Is 1, in my eyes, I won. Because like I said, if it's a real fight, which I don't take nothing away from him, because like I said, the guy I fought gave him one hell of a fight. But if it was a real fight, I would have tapped him out first round and won. 2, I never backed down. Even though he was grounding and pounding the fuck out of me, and my game plan didn't exactly go correctly because I wasn't using my striking enough to set up the takedowns better, which is one of those things that just happens. You know, sometimes your game plan works, sometimes it doesn't. I still didn't back down. Even when we were standing there and he was throwing punches at me, Because there's literally at one point where he had his coach there, and his coach was saying pressure him. He did, and I didn't budge, and then his coach kind of didn't say anything after that. You know, kind of showed my worth. I think I'm free. I think the fact that I earned his respect made it a lot better, because at the end of the match, he literally come over to me, you know, gave me like respect, like a hug and whatnot. And even his coach was like, that was one hell of a fight. Wanted to take a picture of me and him, me and his like, his coach wanted to take a picture with him, my opponent and me together. And a few people come up to me and was like, it was one hell of a match. So overall, it was a good experience. Like I said, it's very nerve-wracking as well, because it was my first competition and I didn't realise this was proper like MMA rules. Like knees, elbows, all of it was allowed. So yeah. The one thing I didn't expect was what I did, but I didn't. I expected to be sore, don't get wrong. Like a couple of days after it, my God, my body was aching. My body was sore as anything. And the last 3 days I've had a headache as well. So I don't know if that's from the cage fight. And I've also got a sore throat. I don't think that's from the cage fight. But the headaches, that could probably be from the cage fight, because I haven't exactly been able to rest much after that fight either, because I've had to go to work. Because silly me, didn't book any time off. But yeah. So yes, guys, I have had my first amateur fight. Alright, like I said, it's inter-club style, so the rounds did get restarted. But it was still one hell of a fight, because, like I said, none of us backed down. My opponent brought it, and it was anything was allowed. Where do I go from here? I do not know. At the moment, I'm kind of focusing on recovering. Like I said, this is my first fight, so I don't know if this is normal for a fighter to take a week to recover. Silly me did go kickboxing on Wednesday, thinking I was better. I don't think that's helped in the long term. But I've just been trying to catch up on sleep and rest. Like I said, I don't know how long it takes for a cage fighter to recover after they've had a fight like that. Where do I go from here? I do not know. I've joined a new gym now with my ground game, in the hopes that that will get me some amateur cage fights, because they run their own company and their own amateur cage fighting. So hopefully time will tell. Their next event's in October, so I don't think I'm going to make that one, because I've just joined their club. Hopefully I can make one of the amateur fights next year. But yeah, I just thought I'd update you guys. I haven't posted on this channel for a long time, and the last fight I did post about was the charity cage fight. So I thought I'd just give you an update on that I've had my first inter-club / amateur one, and how it went and how I'm feeling afterwards. Like I said, overall I'm proud of my performance, because like I said, the three biggest things is I didn't back down. In my eyes, I won technically the first round. And 3, I got my opponent's respect, and his coach, my opponent's coach's respect as well. And I know I put one hell of a performance in there, so yeah. Don't know where I'm going to go next. Hopefully another amateur cage fight next month, next year. I might be taking part in a the striking inter-club competition here if I can get time off work. That all depends. Whereas, like, first to be knocked out, or, you know, you just go until the clock goes. But we'll see on that one. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm an inspiration today. Hopefully we're back with the podcast soon. I can't promise that, because like I said, I don't promise on this channel anymore. If you watched my previous video, you know why. But yeah, I will see you later. Cheers. Bye.